That a lot of black men, especially black male teenagers today, are the main reason why non-black people feel like it's okay to say the N-word and appropriate black culture.
Black women be homophobic too. That's it.
This is a test. Next time you at a family reunion, I want you to when everybody's quiet, because you're gonna know the time, everybody's gonna be quiet. I want you to pop up and say, you know what? I don't think I want to work no more. And watch how they do you.
Well, there's many things, but we'll start with this. You can be racist to anyone.
Not all black people are oppressed.
And Obama was a terrible president. So, sorry. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
The older generation is why the newer generation is spiritual and aren't Christians. We have watched y'all be everything but what a Christian is supposed to be, but you want us to follow your lead. Okay. A pastor cheating on his wife with the deacon's wife. The deacon got a 16-year-old pregnant, and y'all are so busy shaming her for having sex at 16 versus the grown-ass man who's a child predator. And he gets to retain his position within the church. Y'all hate gay people until it's time for gay people to make your choir sound good. The pastor of the church and his family, they're profiting off the word of God, which is something the Bible literally speaks against. Family walking around in new suits, new dresses, rolling up in the newest Mercedes-Benz or Audi. Meanwhile, half the flock is taking the bus to church every Sunday, giving their last fucking penny. And the other half is riding around in a hoopty that's about 2 seconds from breaking down. But you're a man of God. Okay.
The Black Lives Matter movement did more for white people than us. The natural hair community's obsession with always having their curls completely defined and drenched in gel is definitely rooted in texturism. We should stop normalizing BBLs. The word coon is overused. You guys use it to describe anyone who disagrees with you. Well done steak tastes terrible. Interracial dating is okay. A lot of our favorite celebrities should not be praised. Hip-hop culture is extremely misogynistic and degrading towards women, and we let them get away with way too much. Someone already said this, but diaspora wars are just xenophobia. The older generation really needs to let go of the respectability politics. Black women who don't date light-skinned men because they're soft contribute to the same stereotypes that masculinize us.
Ooh, people of Latin descent all of a sudden claiming their blackness now that it's a trend. Because back when we was in middle school and your kick name was Puerto Rican Princess and you was telling people that their hair was nappy and you had good hair and that you was mixed with all these different things and you was far from black and all types of shit. You never wanted to be black. Now it's Afro-Latina in your bio and you making it a whole personality trait. Like, bro, that just don't give. Like, it really don't. Then y'all be clutching on so tight to the title, but don't know or desire to know anything about your Latin heritage. You don't know how to speak Spanish, none of your immediate family. You don't know how to make any cultural foods. You just want to say that you're Afro-Latina. And I understand that it has a little bit to do with self-hate and you have to learn to embrace your culture for real, for real. But it just gives very wannabe. It gives very you want to be down.
Black people are way too quick to turn their back on their own people and include non-black people and black things. And it shows the most in dating. Like, look at what a black woman and a black man says whenever they're dating a pale person. As a black dude, it's always black women are so ghetto, so loud, so unruly. As a black woman, it's always there's no good black men around. I deserve to be happy. At least he likes me for me. The majority of the time, the person that they with is like 2 seconds away from hate criming them.
Certain black men will get on this very app and say that black women will are least likely to hold them down compared to a white woman. All well, we watched George Floyd's white girlfriend tell the world that he wouldn't want us to protest and protect him. All well, Martin Luther King and most activists, when they passed away, their black wife stood by them blindly and still continued the march. You see this young black woman? She went and shot a cop after they killed her boyfriend the night before on Juneteenth. And she did it so all just off the muscle of love. Ain't no other woman gonna ever do that for black men. Sorry.
None of y'all are using the term white passing correctly. And this isn't a case of, oh, white people found our term and now they're using it wrong. No, y'all are using it wrong too. Historically, white passing has always meant you're trying to trick white people into thinking you're fully white by completely leaving behind and hiding your black ancestry. Now, we no longer live in a completely segregated society. You know, there's no color line we need to cross anymore. But if you're openly claiming your blackness, you're by definition not white passing. There are so many African Americans in the comments of this Nigerian woman with albinism telling her she's white passing, telling her she's not black just because her skin is pale. She's wearing a gele. She says she's Nigerian. She's got type 4 hair. No white people think she's white. Now, a pale mixed person with a broad nose and textured hair might be racially ambiguous, but if white people ask them, oh, so what are you? Then by definition, they're not white passing because white people can tell there's something other than white.
Black men are often upheld at the expense of black women and girls. Before y'all start, I am not invalidating the fact that black men endure a substantial amount of hardship. But while they live in a system that oppresses them based on race, it also prioritizes them over black women because of patriarchy. Those ideals have influenced the way that women and girls are treated within the black community. For example, when R. Kelly was finally held accountable for his crimes, we had a lot of black people saying that we shouldn't let the media destroy this talented black man, even though his victims were little black girls. That logic is the reason that a lot of these predatory uncles are still invited to the cookout. That logic is why a lot of black girls are getting kicked out of their house because their mother's boyfriend assaulted them. We can also go into how black single moms are criticized more harshly than the men that left. A lot of y'all need evidence that Tory shot Meg, but you don't need evidence to call Meg a liar. Some black men and pick-me's will allege that feminism or womanism ruined black women and the black family, but y'all don't want to acknowledge why we needed it.
Oh, you're my best friend. You're always in my mind. Let's dance to the rhythm of your heartbeat. Dance with me. 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 I love the way you move. Every step is special. Let me say the truth. I love your expressions. You're never bad news, always a blessing. Let's walk to the moon like we're Michael Jackson. Let me see your hands in the air. Together let's move like we just don't care. Nobody can take away the things we share. Hope you don't mind how I need you like the air. Let me see your hands in the air. Together let's move like we just don't care. Nobody can take away the things we share. Hope you don't mind how I need you like the air. The way I love you, they don't understand. And it's crazy how you're my best friend. You're always in my mind. Let's dance to the rhythm of your heartbeat. The way I love you, they don't understand. And it's crazy how you're my best friend. You're always in my mind. Let's dance to the rhythm of your heartbeat.